Did you personally approve this blimp of the President of the United States in a topless, in a nappy, to fly at Parliament? Did you personally approve it?
No, but I support the GLA in the decision they took.
So who did approve it?
It's the GLA, we're a corporate body, but we took the decision. Can I explain to you?
Is it your responsibility to approve that?
There are two issues. One is the freedom to protest and the right of free speech, and the second issue is our views on President Trump. Let's park that for a second. Are you honestly saying that the right to protest, the right to assemble, the right to free speech is limited by the ridicule it might cause somebody else? You and I grew up...
Well, let me test that theory. Let me test that theory.
You and I grew up watching Spitting Image.
Sure.
Now, Spitting Image, each week, not just ridicule British politics.
No, I've heard this argument.
But I remember...
Let me put a hypothetical
I remember
to you.
President Reagan without a brain. President Reagan being ridiculed without a brain.
That's a satirical television programme which you can choose to watch.
This is a satirical blimp.
My issue...
And Margaret Thatcher, by the way...
Let me put a... OK.
But let me deal with the facts. Margaret Thatcher had arguments with President Reagan, our closest ally, about the Falklands, about the invasion of Grenada. Right. Yet they were grown up and had a good working relationship. And my point about anybody, whether it's President Trump or any world leader, anybody is just because they might find it objectionable to be ridiculed, we can't curtail our right to freedom of protest.
But that's not my point. Is that you've endorsed this to be flying at Parliament. So the images that will go around the world from Trump's visit, which is a very important visit for this country, as we come through Brexit, we are going to need a good trade deal with America. He has signalled that he's prepared to give us one, and that the image that will go around the world, we know, is going to be him in a nappy as a baby. All right, it's all very funny.
It's ridiculous. It doesn't have to be the image.
Fine.
President Trump.
But let me put this question. Let me ask you a question. If this president was Barack Obama, right, and someone came to you with a crowd-funded plan because they didn't agree with his drone strike policy, for example, perfectly legitimate way to criticise Obama, and they wanted to fly a giant 20-foot black baby of Obama topless in a nappy, would you have endorsed that?
So let me answer that directly. So the answer is it peaceful? And is it safe? It's not for me to be the censor.
You would have done?
It's not for me to be the censor. If it's peaceful...
So you would have endorsed a giant black baby of Obama, mocking him?
It's a hypothetical case.
Well, give me a yes or no.
Well, if it's peaceful and it's safe, yes.
OK. Would you have endorsed an image of you, depicting you, for argument's sake, as a pig, which would be very offensive to Muslims? Would you have endorsed that?
If it's peaceful and if it's safe, yes.
Really? So you wouldn't mind if there's a giant 20-foot caricature of you as a pig flying over the Houses of Parliament, which is the centre of our democratic power in this country, you would endorse that? Yeah,
if it's peaceful and if it's safe. Look, I can't be the censor. It's not for me to decide what's in good taste or bad taste. But this weekend, there are two big protests taking place in our city. On Saturday, there's an extreme far-right, Free Tommy Robinson protest. You know my views on that.
Yeah.
They're the same as yours, by the way.
Yeah.
And also a separate pro-Trump rally on Saturday. On Friday, there's an anti-Donald Trump protest. No, my views are irrelevant. The issue is, do they have freedom to protest, freedom to assemble, and should they be allowed to do so? If it's peaceful and it's safe, they should, Piers. And
you were remarkably quiet. You've been very vocal about Trump, right? But you were very quiet. You were very quiet about the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia when he came here. You were very quiet about the President of Turkey when he came here. These two people, to many other people around the world, are far worse human beings in terms of what they've been doing.
We have different
than Donald
standards
Trump.
for our friends.
Well, why were you not as vocal about them?
There were protests in London against both those.
Why were you so quiet?
Well, because look, I'm not going to give a running commentary on every visitor, but
why you do a running commentary on Trump?
Well, no, we can count the number of tweets I've done on
Why
Trump.
would you not have a running commentary about Erdogan, who locks up hundreds of journalists, right?
Let me deal with that.
Who is anti-gay, anti-women.
Let me answer the question.
Let him have his commentary.
I mean, come on, you want me to come on and talk all the time? Look,
answer me.
So look, I'm the guy who, as a human rights lawyer, went to southeast Turkey, observing human rights trials in Diyarbakir, speaking out against the Turkish government. I'm the Shadow Justice Secretary who said the government shouldn't be doing deals with the Saudi government in relation to the Ministry of Justice. But Susanna's right. With our best friends, with countries with whom we have a special relationship, the expectations are different. They're different to the relationship we have with a mate or an acquaintance. And I'm not sure why you're putting aside your long-held views on freedom of speech, freedom of expression, because the guy happens to be your best mate. Let's not do that.
No, that's not it at all.
It's a slippery slope.
My issue is with
it's a slippery slope.
My issue is with the most senior politician in the capital city of this country treating Trump's visit here as an excuse to mock and humiliate him with this balloon at Parliament. If they were doing it on Brighton Beach, I wouldn't give a monkey's cuss.
How high does it go, by the way? Because as I understood it, it was only a third of the height of Big Ben, and it's going to be on Parliament Square. My
understanding is it's 6 foot high, 20, I'm not sure, old money, but 6 foot high, and it'll be flown...
6 foot or 6 metres?
I beg your
It's
pardon.
20 foot.
It's 20 foot, I beg your pardon.
Right. Facts are important, you told me that.
I'm getting metric and imperial mixed up.
Yeah.
And the key thing is that the Met Police and the Civil Aviation Authority need to make sure it's safe.
Yes.
So it won't be up during the protest because it needs it's tied to rope and stuff. And so it'll be up before the protest begins, then taken down so the protest can take place peacefully and safely.